Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Golden State Warriors up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And now let's toss it over to Kevin Harlan with the rest of the 2K crew. I'll catch you at the break.
Coming to you live on 2K Sports, this is the NBA. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan along. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. First for the Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Green in at the power forward. And for the Timberwolves, Russell is out there with Edwards. They've got Gobert, always giving them a fantastic effort from the paint. They count on his skill and determination to get it done inside. Outside, Russell. Timberwolves passing it around. The shot's good from McDaniel.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. It's a three-point game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Outside Curry. Plenty of space. That's good.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Russell passes to McDaniel. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. He has 6.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they? You know, it's very rare that you're going to be able to make the playoffs in the West without coming out with a winning record against the rest of the conference. And the Warriors knew that would be important in their quest for the playoffs, and they handled business against the West.
Here's Wiggins. Good, he hits the jump shot. So it's the Timberwolves now. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Guys, I had a chance to catch up with the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thank you, Doris. Well, and for the Warriors who fought so hard to get back into the playoffs, last year their 28-24 record against the rest of the West really helped their cause, Steve.
Well, the toughest part of the Warriors' last campaign was a rough stretch of games in February where they dropped off a bit in the race. And, you know, a lot of those games were against Western teams. And if you kind of remove that month, their in-conference record is even more impressive.
I got your help outside.
The dish now to Russell. It's stolen by Curry. Green up on top. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Thompson against Edwards. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Takes a three. Green with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that. Draymond Green with really a terrific legacy of success prior to the NBA, guys. I mean, he led Saginaw High to 2 Michigan State championships, and at Michigan State was able to be part of 2 teams that got to the Final Four and 1 that made it to the Sweet 16. That's impressive.
And going back to Draymond Green, Clark, very successful in college with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State, as you mentioned. But Steve, maybe a bit of a surprise, slipping to the second round back in 2012.
I think a lot of teams, Kevin, felt that he was a tweener. They weren't sure if he was a 3 or a 4, and he really is. But the good news is that he can guard both positions, and he's improved his jump shot. More than anything, he's just a winner. He knows how to play, and he's a good addition to any team.
Quality kid.
Mm-hmm.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
You know, the Wolves were devastated by injuries last year, guys, but they still did all right up here in Minneapolis. 20-21 at home, not great, but considering the injuries, a pretty solid home record.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Warriors trailing. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Passes it to Wiggins. Sinks the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far. And back to Minnesota. They were a sneaky pick to get into the playoffs at the beginning of last year, but so much can change in the course of a season, Steve, namely injuries for the Timberwolves.
No doubt. Kevin Love going down, and that hurt them. Ricky Rubio in and out of the lineup. But there's no question when you look at the roster, some of the moves they made in the offseason, it's a pretty talented team.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, feeds to Noel. Can they get it? Can't hit. The Warriors go the other way with it.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
It's really all about effort with him, guys. You watch him fly after these loose balls, laying out any chance he's got at an opportunity for a steal or a deflection. He's really something to watch.
And he is also a tireless worker under the glass, Steve. More than a few guys have been on the receiving end of one of his elbows when the rebound is up for grabs. He uses his body very well.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for them. Pass to Curry. Uncovered. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Great look. Disappointing result.
Most times he knocks that one down.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Here's Noel. Cans it from downtown. Noel's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You got to respect him out there. He can hit that shot.
Curry with it. He passes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Kicks it to Thompson. And there's the feed to Green. The jump hook. And the Warriors miss again. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Now here's Noel. Towns defended by Wiggins. Green with the rebound. There's the pass to Noel. Pass to Edwards. And the jumper is on the mark.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Green dishes to Curry. Fires the three. And that one's good. Curry's got 5 now.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Edwards passes to McDaniel. He dishes it to Noel. Passes to Edwards. Lets the three fly. Here's Towns. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw, no good. Anderson, he's checked in for Gobert. Good on the second free throw. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Out to Thompson. Lets it go with the three. The rebound by Anderson.
You know, they've been beating this club to a lot of loose balls and rebounds here early on.
Love the work ethic they've come out of the locker room with.
He kicks to Noel. Anderson outside. He feeds it to Noel. The three ball. Warriors with the rebound.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Here's Thompson. That's good from 17 feet away. And the Warriors lead by 2.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
There's a screen. And Noel kicks to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And the pass to Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now a 5-point Warrior lead.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play. Well, Stephen Curry, really the engine that drives the Warriors offensively, and I don't know if there's a more entertaining player in the whole league than Steph Curry. I mean, he's one of the elite shooters already early in his career in league history, and he's a leader for this team off and on the court. Just very, very impressive.
He passes to Wiggins, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
And the Warriors making a change here. And the Timberwolves with possession, trailing by 2. And Curry last season logging heavy minutes, a good sign that he was able to hold up physically.
Yeah, and despite those concerns over that right ankle, he really had a tremendous season. I thought competed better defensively. Not the most athletic guy, but possibly the most skilled player in the league when you look at his ability to handle the ball, shoot with range, and pass.
It was great to see him get on a big playoff stage and show the rest of the country just what they've got to look forward to. That free throw good from Anderson. Both free throws good from Anderson. Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Poole defended by Noel. 0. It's rebounded by Reed.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
The 17-footer. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Noel's got 5 now.
You start hitting a few of those mid-range shots, and it can open up your whole game.
There's the pick. Here's Poole. And he hits the jump shot. The Timberwolves shooting to start this game off about 41% from the floor. Here is McLaughlin. And Noel throws it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Watch the screen.
Pass to Savanovic. Off the screen. The shot no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Pass to McLaughlin. Dishes it to Noel. Timberwolves passing it around. For the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Passes it to Poole. Green, the screen. Zero. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Noel dishes to Prince. Noel passes to Prince. The 3 from Anderson. It's rebounded by Golden State. The pass to Savanovic. Hits the front of the rim and out. Minnesota in the lead. Lays out. Stolen away. 0. He's guarded by McLaughlin. 0. Can't get it to go. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Tries to keep it alive. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 5.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break.
That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Minnesota making a switch here. Russell's checked in. .111 left in the first quarter of the game. From outside, off the mark. Golden State's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. From 12 feet out, and it's sent back by Anderson. McLaughlin, Green with the block. They set the pick. And another three for Golden State.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Anderson with the ball. He passes it to McLaughlin. Now the dish to Russell. Lets it fly from 18. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Russell's got 5 points so far. Here's Poole. Nice D from Russell. Here's Anderson. Can't get it to go. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Minnesota on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
0. He's guarded by McLaughlin. Here's Poole. They get it again. Watson. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Prince kicks to Russell. Pass to McLaughlin. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 3. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, for Andre Iguodala, now the third team in his NBA career. In Philly, he felt over-criticized for not being the go-to scorer. In Denver, the lack of outside shooting crowded the court. But he could never hope for a better fit than he's found with the Warriors. A team with great shooting, Iguodala can focus on defense and playmaking, saying, quote, "I'd rather get a triple-double than score 40. And guys, get this. Only 12 players in NBA history have achieved his career averages in points, rebounds, assists, and steals through age 29. He's a terrific all-around player.
Yeah, Iguodala truly a player whose scoring average doesn't do justice to his overall impact on the game. And so it's Golden State with it. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Russell. Here is McLaughlin, defended by Poole. Russell dishes to Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. And it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. And that one's good. Minnesota leading by 4. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. McLaughlin, the pass to Russell. Here is McLaughlin. Back to Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Prince. And again, Minnesota with the triple. Warriors trail by 7. 0. He's guarded by McLaughlin. Another 3 for Golden State. Here is McLaughlin. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Anderson against Green. Prince kicks to Russell. Shot clock at 6. It's Anderson with the drive. Blocked. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
And the Warriors making a change here. Timberwolves leading by 4. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. McDaniel, the pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. Here's McDaniel. It's good from long range. He's got 12.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
It's Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
You know, Steve, as I watch Steph Curry go at it on the court, I imagine you might have a love-hate relationship with him. You love to watch him play, but you hate that he has a very good chance of making a run at your record of the best three-point shooting percentage over a career.
Warriors trail by 4. Wiggins, defended by McDaniel, feeds it to Green. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Moody. Offline with his 3. And Clark, you mentioned the three-point shooting for Curry last season. He set the records for three-pointers made in a season, passing Ray Allen's mark, Steve, of 269 by 3.
Just incredible to see how easily he gets into that shot. I think there's a lot of spot-up shooters who can make a high percentage, but for players like Curry, I mean, it's remarkable. Off the dribble, on the move, the quick pull-up from 26, 27 feet. I mean, he's doing things that I don't know we've ever seen before.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Green. Oh, that's blocked.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Well, anytime you can make more than half your shots, Clark, you take that any day of the week.
Wiggins, defended by McDaniel, kicks it to Curry. Thompson right side. Three-pointer. No luck. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Edwards with it. Picked up by Thompson. Edwards passes to Russell. They set the pick. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. And now an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Now Green. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Off target with his three.
Defense didn't give him any space there.
Now the pass to McDaniel. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Curry gets the screen from Wiggins. Curry kicks to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And offensively, you'll find him often lurking on those corners. Always a high percentage shot among three-pointers, and especially for him.
Here is Edwards. 5 points in the game. Outside, Russell. He passes to Edwards. Drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
The feed to Curry. Back to Green. Looney. Clock at 6. Launches it. And Steph Curry gets the three. Curry's got 11 points.
He's on a nice pace now from the three-point line. 1 in the first quarter and now 2 coming here in the second.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Back to Russell. Pass to Edwards. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they averaged about 77% from the free throw line a year ago. So this is a solid free throw shooting team.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves leading by 5. Russell passes to Edwards. Back to Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Gobert. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Russell kicks to Edwards. Back to Russell. Again, Russell missing.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Passes it to Edwards. Back to Russell. Fires from deep. Count the bucket. Russell's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for him right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting. That's his first triple of the game. It was a dry first half for him from long range.
Minnesota leading by 5. And here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Three-pointer. No good.
Boy, the pick, and with that weak screen, I use that term loosely, did nothing to spring him open. It was ineffective.
Green gets a screen from Wiggins. He dishes it to Green. He kicks to Curry. Right side Curry gets the bucket. And now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And there's the pass to Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. Green against Edwards. Looney. And the Warriors tack on two more. Here is Edwards. He feeds it to Russell. He passes to McDaniel. Back to Russell. From downtown, Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dishes it to Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota in the lead. 1:44 left to play in the first half. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
We've also seen them do a great job of not letting easy shots go into the paint. A good amount of blocks for this team so far today.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the Warriors making a change here. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Edwards passes to Russell. Edwards with it, guarded by Curry. Here's McDaniel. But they'll get another chance. Outside Russell. Passes to Edwards. The dish to Noel. Now Edwards. Drops in the tray. He's got 11. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Yeah, back and forth start for sure. This game is setting up to be awfully competitive.
One of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Pass to Russell. Got a piece of it. .44 seconds left now here in the second. Thompson right side. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Russell passes to McDaniel. Second chance shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Timberwolves have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Well, pretty good numbers for this club a year ago, Kevin. 78% as a team from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here. Second free throw, no good. The Warriors trailing. To the middle, Curry, defended by Noel. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And the Warriors making a change here. Here is Russell. He's got 12. Feeds to Noel. Back to Russell. From deep three-point range, that misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Timberwolves lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And coming your way now, the Monday edition of our halftime show. Let's get it started. It's a tight game for the Timberwolves, squaring off against the Golden State Warriors. An excellent job of getting into the paint, piling up those second chance points. On the other hand, Golden State also been giving it their best. These guys are known for turning other teams over, and they got some light-fingered players, and this game is no different. Stephen Curry's been tremendous in the first half. 13 points, and it's been a good overall defensive game for him. He's brought a nice intensity to the floor in this one. And that's going to do it as we send you back to the game in Minnesota. Third quarter is up next.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
How about Steph Curry in this one? 13 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Tell you what, he should not hesitate to keep firing from out there because he's got the touch tonight.
Kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Warriors. Here's Russell. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Free throw good, Russell. And so Russell hits them both. The Warriors shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. The pass to Wiggins. Defended by McDaniel.
You cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game. Terrific defensive play to cut him off and square up.
And he took a shot. Excellent toughness to get in there and make a play. I love that kind of work.
The Timberwolves shooting for the game at 42%. Here's the screen. Here's Towns and blocked. Shots good from Wiggins. 15 points in the game. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put up.
I'm looking over there at Steve. He's enjoying every second of it.
Yes,
Mark.
yeah, me too.
Man, this has been great, guys. The fans getting their money's worth here. Both teams just playing so hard out there.
Green gets a screen from Wiggins. Green passes to Wiggins. There's the feed to Thompson. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And a miss there off the inbound.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Well, you just can't give them that kind of position in the post.
I'll tell you what, when he gets it in that tight, he's going to bury those.
And they've made 3 of their first 4 shots here to start this half.
Curry against Russell. He passes to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Backing down. Pulls it up. Off the left rim and out. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Back to Curry. It's up a 3. That's good. Curry's got 16 points.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, you know, one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but, you know, in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Green inside. Back to Thompson. This one for 3. And that one's good. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, neither team has really been able to get the edge.
Yeah, this has been a tight one here, a nail-biter, just going back and forth right now.
Here's Towns. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Looney. And the shot falls short this time.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Russell with it. He's got 14.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Now here's Curry. He kicks it to Thompson. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wiggins. And it's sent back by Gobert. But they get it back. Good. Green's got his second basket of the game. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here is Edwards. There's the pick. Off the pick.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Timeout called the Warriors. You have to like what we're seeing from Edwards.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Passes it to Poole. From outside the arc. And it's Russell with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. The leader. And Edwards with the stuff.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that have put them in front in this game.
McLaughlin's checked in for Minnesota. That's good from Edwards.
One of the things that really jumps out at you about the Timberwolves last year is how well they got to the foul line. Everybody on the roster is pretty good and clever at using ball fakes to draw fouls and get themselves to the free throw line, and it makes it very frustrating when you're defending a team like that.
McLaughlin, and he drops in the layup off the glass. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Back to Green. The pass to Wiggins. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Well, Clark, you said it. They were very good at drawing fouls. They were also very good at avoiding fouls, Steve, defensively.
Yeah, very disciplined defensively. The end result, they're third best in the NBA in free throw differential. And for a team that struggled shooting the ball from long range, those extra points came in handy.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Prince is checked in, and it's Russell in for Edwards. Russell dishes to Anderson. Here's Towns, and again it's Minnesota converting.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
You know, the Warriors made big strides last year, and part of it was a retooling of the team, but they also got a lot of help from the group of rookies that they had, and a number of those rookies played prominent roles down the stretch and in the playoffs.
Will it go? A rebound by the Timberwolves. Anderson's got his third rebound on the night. Well, Clark, as you said, the Warriors did lean on their rookies as the season went on. 4 of them in all, with 3 coming in the draft and 1 walking on the roster. Big help, Steve, from them in the opening round of the playoffs.
You know, pretty remarkable that a team could do that well in the postseason, relying on so many rookies, but it speaks to their maturity, their character, the group they've put together, and it's very promising in terms of their long-term success.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Russell passes to McLaughlin. Back to Russell. Shoots the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
Timberwolves leading by 10. Prince outside. The three-pointer, no good. Warriors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. No coverage that time. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Here is McLaughlin. He has 5. Russell. Again, Russell missing. Pass to Poole. And it's sent back by Russell. He dishes it to Prince. Passes it to Gobert. Green with the block. Here is McLaughlin. The 3. Gets it to go. McLaughlin's got 8 points.
Well, an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Watson defended by Gobert. And there's the pass to Moody. 6 to shoot. Here's Poole. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
He feeds it to Russell. Pass to McLaughlin. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
A great job getting the ball inside right now. Coach really wants them to show some physical presence and toughness here in the second half. And that's exactly what they're doing.
And the Warriors making a change here. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, the great passing we saw in the first half has carried right over into the second.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Off the inbound. The shot's good from Poole. He's got 10.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Anderson outside. Dishes it to Russell. There's the 3. No good.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Pass to Poole. From deep. And the shot is good.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
Here is Edwards. He's got 19. Pass to Gobert. Leads him in there. Anderson lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Anderson's got 10 points.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Russell against Curry. Tries it from the top of the key. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
That's true. And his spectacular shot blocking, something else to look for, especially recovering on the break. He can run you down and send it away in a heartbeat.
Clock at 6. Minnesota making a switch here. .116 left in the third quarter. They kick it out to Green. The pass to Poole. Here's Moody. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Minnesota leading by 12. Russell kicks to Edwards. Back to Russell. From past the arc. Again, Russell missing.
He has just disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all offensively.
And I'm sure he's ready to put this quarter behind him and quickly. They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
And they double up Russell. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And the Warriors making a change here. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Moody. There's the dish to Curry. Feeds it to Green. Green gets a screen from Wiggins, and Green gets it to go.
Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Russell against Curry. Looking to get it going, and Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 19 points. 1 second left. Off target with that shot. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Minnesota on top. They're up by 10. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. Passes to Edwards. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Warriors trail by 10. Here's Poole. His three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Smart foul there. Make him earn those 2 free throws instead of giving up an easy dunk.
Yeah, and he's not a strong free throw shooter. I mean, with his percentage, he's likely to miss one, so that's a good heads-up play.
Come on, you can do this. No problem.
And the first one drops.
Look at the free throw percentage. Unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Minnesota making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Both free throws good from McDaniel. Warriors trail by 12. Watson and the rejection by Gobert. Russell passes to Edwards. Curry with the steal. And the pass to Poole. Outside, Green. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Here's Towns. Drains it from beyond the arc. And he's now got the double-double. 12 points and 10 rebounds. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Watson, defended by Gobert. Takes the 13-footer, and the jumper is good.
Tough assignment for that defender with the size mismatch we're seeing.
Yeah, I just don't think he's big enough to handle it.
Edwards passes to Russell. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Boy, you got to love it. The picture-perfect alley-oop.
A little surprise, though, Clark. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
You know what, too? Yeah, but it almost makes it a little more special, Kevin. Just grace over power is the way I see it.
Pass to Poole. Shot clock at 6. The stupendous finish in traffic.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Now Edwards. Back to Russell. Can't get it to go. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Not time to panic yet, guys.
Steve?
Well, it will be soon if they don't cut into this lead quickly.
Rob. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Mc...
Oh, man, what a play. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Another baby bottom smooth stroke there. I mean, that's perfect form he's showing at the three-point line.
Minnesota leading by 12. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Edwards, that's good. He's got 21.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
Green inside the three-point line. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. The fader. No luck. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's Wiggins. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Passes it to McDaniel. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
You got to like the way they've come out here in the second half. They're starting to knock down shots with regularity.
Yeah, and any team will take that. I mean, if you're shooting over 50%, it usually means you're moving the ball, you're getting good looks on the shots you want. And I think they just got to continue to play smart and play together just like they've been doing to keep the lead.
Watson, clock at 6, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. The Warriors making a switch here. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And here's Russell. Anderson with the ball. Back to Russell. Kicks to Anderson. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. There's the pass to Edwards. Now the feed to Anderson. Tries again. Comes up empty down low.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Outside Green. Outside Curry. The three. Looney. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Timberwolves leading by 12. Now, here is Russell. Six to shoot. He kicks it to Anderson. Fires the three. The Warriors pull it in.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Pass to Poole.
Look out, that's out now.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that. And he has picked it up here in the second half, really lighting it up now.
Warriors trail by 12.
Come on, box him out, man.
He passes it to Curry. And stolen by Russell. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry. Left side Curry. Now Russell. Passes it to McDaniel. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. He's got 20. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside Curry. From the arc. But they recover it. The basket Poole. Looney. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. For 3. And that is good. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They've gotten some good second chances here in the second half, and that kind of extra effort will go a long way into cutting into this deficit.
Minnesota calls timeout. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. His advice clear cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
So it's Minnesota now. At one point, they led by 16. The kick out to Anderson. Here's the 3. No good.
Well, in most games, he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Teardrop shot. Anderson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Yo, Curry.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. Takes the three. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Russell. Off the screen. Can't get it to go. Nice D from Wiggins. Warriors trail by 13. And here's Thompson. Back to Green. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Tell you what, until he cools off, you got to keep going to him.
Timberwolves leading by 10. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Russell. Passes it to Edwards. All alone. Jump shot is good. 25 points in the game. Warriors shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Here's Green. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this thing around. He's got to take charge. He's got to be aggressive and really look to push here offensively.
Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Green against Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Here's Gobert. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
Easy, boys. Come on.
That's good from Gobert. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Still a close game here, though. That's surprising considering they're rarely grabbing any rebounds.
Come get it, come get it.
He dishes it to Thompson. Outside Curry. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That is surprising, Clark. It's difficult to be in a game when you can't rebound.
But, Kevin, they're still in it. They still are in it. I can't believe that they've had so much trouble with the boards. We'll see if they can hang in there a little longer.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. The first one falls.
He hasn't been quite able to lure the defense into fouling him as much. Hasn't been as effective in drawing fouls here.
And both free throws good for Curry.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
Russell with it. Here's the teardrop. Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors trail by 9. Now here's Green. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. Thompson's got 19 points.
A little confusion defensively.
Yeah, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that 3.
Here is Edwards. Anderson outside. He passes to Edwards. Russell guarded by Curry. And Russell gets it to go. He's got 24.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They trail by 9. There's 1:17 left in the game. He feeds it to Curry. Left side Curry. Again, Golden State. .104 left in the fourth quarter. Edwards passes to Russell. Anderson outside. And here's Edwards, guarded by Green. Now Russell. Dishes to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gobert. That one off the back iron and out. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And it's sent back by Russell. And he gets it back. It's Curry with the drive. Out to Thompson. The dish to Green. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one. No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. And they go to the intentional foul. Here is Edwards. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're trailing by 7. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Different look here for the Warriors. Now the pass to Moody. Zabanovic. The tray. It's rebounded by Reed. And here is Noel. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said.